This dog accidentally knocked over the medicine shelf of Dr. Devil. Unexpectedly, he got superpowers. The doctor saw that the situation was not good, wanted to press the task to keep the dog. But the result was not good. The dog easily broke through the door and escaped. This made the doctor completely dumbfounded. The dog just escaped and collided with a car. The man hurried down to see the situation. The dog was not there. He crawled out of the car and even licked the man's new shoes. The dog's sweet action made him super-heartened. So this smart dog brother went home. At this point he still doesn't know he has superpowers. He ran to his new home and pulled out a can. Just biting the water in the can, it splashed. The dog was stunned, but still decided to fill his stomach and then calculated later. At this time, there was a postman at the door, playing the most dangerous sport in Vietnam, poking dogs. How could I resist? The angry dog rushed to beat broken his glass-like wages flying out of a wallet. At this time, the little owner came home, saw a chaotic scene in the house, and thought that a thief had sneaked into the house. He quickly took the pen to protect himself, but did not expect the culprit was the dog in front of him. Hey! After Sam confirmed it was safe, he walked over to the dog and asked unconsciously, "Did you hear anything?" "No, how about you? Did you just talk?" "Wait a minute, you understand the language? Dog?" At this time, Sam realized that this dog has other abilities, so he led it to the park to prepare to try it. Lightning flew in the air, biting the plate, not only rotated around the world, moreover brought a flying saucer. There was even time to change clothes. Now Sam understands that his dog is either a superhero or a real kicker. They excitedly went to the bench to talk. It turned out to be a talented professional dog, with a famous name. Superdog was Superdog that day. Superdog was on duty that day when he smelled a bomb. It immediately barked. The black man realized that things were not simple, so he released Superdog. Superdog rushed towards the crate and fixed it. The bodyguards were horrified. They immediately pulled the market away. The scene became a mess. Bomb disposal experts quickly arrived on the scene. They took out sophisticated equipment for comprehensive testing. Staff on the scene were tense, can't breathe smoke. The police next door burst with joy. Just like that, Superdog turned from a talented police dog into a wild dog. It wanders all over the main street. But unexpectedly, a dog thief suddenly appeared and took it away. Then Superdog was brought to the laboratory. It turned out that Dr. Devil was doing research about superpowers. They made Superdog come to be a test subject. Doctor held a long needle to approach. Superdog, knowing how to sit still, only sell salt. He decided to run away. So the scene happened. Movie beginning. Hearing the tragic story that Superdog encountered, Sam forgave him for blowing up the house. At this time, a little sister came, the beauty that Sam was secretly in love with. Not only that, the beauty also brought a bitch to come. Look at these long ears. There are also captivating eyes. Superdog was mesmerized by her sister. The tail wagged continuously. It immediately ran to catch it. The story. But before he could speak, the beauty took the dog away. Superdog was not willing, so it used the celestial eye to track. Suddenly saw the beauty being robbed by thugs. Superdog is the hero to save the beauty. It used all its strength to run. But just like that, its feet flew up from the ground. This made him very happy. It rushed through the traffic on the road. At this time a large truck stopped. Superdog dodged in time, so he crashed straight into it. But this collision caused its speed to reach its limit. Due to not reading the manual carefully, it did not know how to brake. Didn't expect saints or fools. The ladder fell and hit them on the thug. Just like that, the thug was defeated by Superdog in this way. Superdog immediately turned and ran away, not looking back. After that, Superdog felt good working in silence. It was really cool. So he discussed with the owner to make a super suit. That was how it started. Then it was like so, tried again and again. In the end none of them fit. When Sam took his father's battle uniform and repaired it, he made a new superhero suit. Superdog posed in front of the mirror. From there it started its transcendent journey. When it came to the thief, it was like a spider. It threw him to the police. There was a fire. Superdog can quickly appear and smoothly rescue the cat. Stuck. Car lost brakes. Superdog without hesitation, biting the rear of the car. Pulled the car with his feet. Superdog's actions were posted all over the media platforms. It became a hero in the eyes everyone. The mayor also specially instituted Dog Superpower Day, but the good days are not long. That day, Dr. Devil learned about Super Dog's story through the newspaper. He angrily looked at the newspaper. He thought that Super Dog had robbed him of his efforts. So he decided the next day. The doctor took the opportunity Super Dog was not at home. He and his subordinates sneaked into Sam's house, kidnapped Sam's father into their secret base. They let the dog in to conduct coercion. Helpless, Sam's father could only shout loudly to call Super Dog to the rescue. Super Dog is in the distance, seeing this scene immediately grabbed Sam and went to the rescue. They flew up to the Cloud 9, flew at the speed of light, went to where Sam's father was being locked up. Not long after they arrived, that secret base. Originally, Super Dog could use superpowers to save Sam's father, but as soon as Sam arrived, he was captured. In a moment, there were two hostages. Super Dog couldn't save both at the same time. Two people so as not to let them get hurt. So Super Dog chose to surrender. The doctor took the opportunity to take Super Dog's superpowers and compress the capsule. Not only that, the doctor also forced Super Dog to drink a capsule to lose its superpowers. The capsule began to react abnormally. After the lightning disappeared, Super Dog was no longer a superhero, and the doctor took advantage of the capsule to create a powerful army of dogs. Struggling to enter the town hall, and using the dogs to kidnap the mayor, he asked the market to sign an agreement. The content was to give him 100 iPhone 14 Pro Max. At this time Sam's father was help him untie. They immediately went to the town hall. At this time, the doctor's junior had tied the bomb on the top of the building. Super Dog arrived just in time. It smelled of bombs. So Super Dog decided to save the world alone. It followed the ventilation hole into the town hall, but accidentally stepped on the upper window. The roof landed. The vicious dogs were only able to react at this point. Seeing that they were about to attack, suddenly there was a surge of electricity from Super Dog's body. Its superpowers were restored again. Turns out it was trying just now. He rushed at the doctor to get the Superman pill from his pocket. Super Dog recovered, kicked the aggressive dog, but 3 hit 1 without a mouse is lame. Get out. But it was quickly surrounded. If force could not solve the problem, then it could only use scheming. So it intentionally caused discord and division. The 3 dogs were stunned by Super Dog. I just heard that the doctor always treated the 3 dogs very cruelly. After a few words of Super Dog, the dogs began to turn against their owners. They attacked the doctor together. The doctor was quickly arrested. The chief is also saved. But the disaster is not over yet. At this time, the doctor is deciding to end the war. He activates the countdown bomb. In a critical moment. Super Dog flies to the top of the building in a blink of an eye. Quickly remove the bomb. Because in order to protect everyone from the bomb, Super Dog flies to an empty field. It doesn't come to his life. Body, use the fastest speed to dig holes. I don't know how many. The last second of the bomb, Super Dog released the bomb and quickly escaped. But Super Dog was blown out of the earth by a big explosion. This scene made the astronaut gasp. Not long after, Super Dog was sucked in by the Earth's gravity. It was like a meteorite. In the atmosphere, it kept giving off sparks. Finally, it fell through the atmosphere and fell to the earth. In a moment, the ground collapsed into a deep hole. Sam heartbroken ran towards Super Dog. He stepped into the hole, hugged the dog that was breathing his last. Everyone prayed together for Super Dog. This time Super Dog it seemed to feel everyone's heart. It slowly opened its eyes. In the cheers of everyone, it flew into the air again, and loudly declared to everyone, "This earth belongs to your father."